Okay, talking about the change of base formula. So when we have something like this, log base 2 of 8, that's one that we don't really need a calculator to do. Because remember, this says the exponent of 2 that makes 8 is our answer. And so we just have to run through the powers of 2. 2 times 2 times 2 makes 8. There are 3 2's. So we know that the answer is 3. So that one's kind of the easy sort. But of course, we don't want to be limited to just doing logs that we can do in our head or by hand or whatever. So we can have situations like this where we have log base 2 of 10. Well, 10 isn't a power, a whole number power of 2. So we can't kind of do that process, that thought process to solve this one. So this is one where you need to use a calculator. Now going back in the olden days before graphing calculators, we couldn't just type this into a calculator. All calculators could do before is kind of what your phone calculator can do. It can just take just plain old logs, okay, or log base 10. So you've learned already that when you see just log written down, that's the same thing as writing a log base 10, right? So those are equivalent statements. You don't have to write the base 10. And so this log button is like the only thing that would show up on calculators. And so we had to have some way to convert things into just plain logarithms. And if you go even farther back than that, they had just tables of values of logarithms. Like people just calculate these things by hand, and people would have these tables to look up. So they're in super old-timey at that point. Point is, we need to be able to change bases so that we can find the value of these a little bit easier. And so the trick is, it's actually pretty simple. I can convert this to base 10 just by doing this. If I just put log of 10 of this 10 over log of the old base like this. So log base 2 of 10 is the exact same number as log base 10 of 10 over log base 10 of 2. And so calculator work shows that that is 3.322. Okay, so if you, in your graphing calculator, type in log base 2 of 10, just straight in like this, you'll get 3.322 and some other stuff. Or if you have an old calculator, you can do the log of 10 divided by log of 2, and you're going to get the same thing. So you can do it both ways. But it's pretty straightforward. You just take the log of the number you were interested in before and divide it by the log of the old base. Let's say we wanted to do log base 5 of 37. So again, remember what we're doing is we're saying some power of 5 makes 37. What exponent on 5 makes 37? Well, easiest way to do it with a basic calculator is just to take the log of 37 over the log of the old base 5. And so log of 37, some decimal number, you're going to divide it by log 5, and you're going to get your answer, which turns out being 2.244. And I'm just rounding off to the thousandths place arbitrarily. But there we go. So this is our answer, 2.244, and it means the exact same thing as any other log, just like the one up here where we said the exponent on 2 that makes 8 is 3. The exponent on 5 that makes 37 is 5 to the 2.244. So it's kind of weird. You can have decimals and exponents. That's okay. But, it's something like this. So 5 to the 2.244, and I'm going to use a squiggly equal sign because it's going to be about 37. I rounded off so it wouldn't be exactly, but you can check that on your calculator. And so this doesn't just work for base 10 logs, right? That's sort of the most convenient. You can also turn things into natural logs, right? So I could have just as easily done log base 5 of 37 by using natural logs. I could do the natural log of 37 over the natural log of 5. And guess what? That's going to give me the same answer too. It doesn't matter what base you pick. You can use any base in this change of base formula. So just to kind of generalize this rule, if I want to do the log of some base, I'll call it b, of some number a, that's the same thing as doing log of some new base. I'll use an n for new. Log of some new base of our number a over the log of that same new base of the old base b. All right, so n is like, this is our new base we're going to use. It's usually 10, could be e. And so this is our old base. And this is like the number that we're interested in. I don't really have a good word for that, but we'll just call that the number. Same number as this guy over here. Number. It's like mumber. That's cool. So this number and this number are the same. So It looks complicated. All it is just saying if you want to do the log of a base of some number, you can change the base as long as you divide it by the log of the new base of the old base. Okay, kind of crazy, but it totally works, and it helps you use your calculator to do these things really fast.